Good morning viewers, you're watching Savera Morning Bulletin with me, Vidhi Joshi. Launching a scatting attack on Rashtriya Janata Dal and Congress, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Monday that his government will flush out all the infiltrators from the nation as he blamed the two parties for threatening the identity of Bihar. US President Donald Trump on Sunday said that he may let TikTok die as the deadline for a US deal with social media platform approaches once again. Speaking to reporters, Trump was uncertain whether he would offer another extension. I may or I may not. We are negotiating TikTok right now. The Supreme Court said on Monday that it would set aside the special intensive revision drive of electoral rolls in poll-bound Bihar if it finds any illegality in the methodology adopted by the Election Commission of India. Fixing October 7 as the final hearing of arguments, the top court also stated that it cannot give any piecemeal opinion on the matter and that the final verdict would be applicable for pan-India SIR. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah fueled a controversy after his remark on religious conversion of Hindus, asserting that there would have been no conversion if there was equality in the Hindi community. Siddaramaiah made this remark while speaking with reporters in Bengaluru. Hours after being sworn in as Nepal's Home Minister, Om Prakash Aryal on Monday announced that the interim government in the Himalayan nation will provide 1 lakh Nepali rupees to the kin of those who lost their lives in the Gen Z protest. In a strong display of unity and frustration, students in Patna took to the streets demanding transparency in the recruitment process of the Bihar Police Subordinate Service Commission and the Central Selection Board of Constable. Marching towards the Chief Minister's residence, the students called for the release of the answer key and other key documents. Before the peak tourist and festive season, the Union Home Ministry has instructed that all the international airports ensure enough immigration counters and staff are available 24/7 to reduce waiting times. A man who allegedly killed his girlfriend in Delhi after she turned down his marriage proposal 8 years ago has been arrested near the India-Nepal border. A cloudburst struck Riasi district in Jammu and Kashmir, causing sudden flooding and panic among the residents in the area. The incident occurred in the Mari village of Poni Tehsil, where the heavy rainfall and rapid water accumulation led to widespread fear, especially in the hilly areas. Gaganpreet Kaur, whose BMW crashed into a bike in Delhi last afternoon and claimed the life of a senior government officer, Navjot Singh, was arrested from a hospital in case of culpable homicide, destruction of evidence and rash driving. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah on Monday launched a robotic teacher developed by students of Delhi Public School Srinagar. The launch took place during Techno 2025, a 2-day workshop held at DPS Srinagar, which concluded on Monday. A Mumbai monorail train came to a sudden stop in the Wadala area on Monday morning after a technical fault triggering brief panic among passengers. Officials confirmed that the disruption was caused by a power supply failure. In a major big breakthrough, Fazilka police busted a weapon smuggling module. Fazilka police, acting on a specific tip-off, busted the cross-border weapon smuggling module. The module had links with Pakistan and its 2 members have been arrested. The information was shared by Punjab DGP Gaurav Yadav through a post on X. Supreme Court puts on hold the provision in the Waqf Amendment Act 2025 that a person should be practitioner of Islam for 5 years to create a Waqf. Supreme Court said that the provision will be stayed till rules are framed on determining whether a person is practitioner of Islam. Supreme Court refuses to stay the entire provisions of the Waqf Amendment Act 2025. The court, however, says that some sections need some protection. The central government has denied permission for the proposed pilgrimage to Nankana Sahib, that is on Pakistan, on the occasion of Guru Nanak Dev Ji's birth anniversary in November this year. The Ministry of Home Affairs, citing security reasons, has written to the Shiromani Gurdwara Prabandhak Committee stating that the pilgrimage is not feasible under the current circumstances. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi visited Punjab on September 15. He met flood victims at different places in Amritsar and Gurdaspur. Rahul stayed in Punjab for about 6.5 hours while telling about the damage caused by the flood in Gonewal village of Amritsar. A child started crying. Rahul Gandhi took him in his lap and calmed him down. The Supreme Court on Monday ruled involving a premier technical institution such as IIT to develop a real-time mechanism for monitoring CCTV footage of police stations without human intervention. Justice M. Sundar was on Monday sworn in as the 10th Chief Justice of Manipur High Court at a function at the Raj Bhavan. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla administered the oath of office to Justice M. Sundar in the swearing-in ceremony held at the Darbar Hall of Raj Bhavan. Amid the thaw in India-US relations, American chief negotiator Brendan Lynch arrived in India on Monday night and the two nations will resume trade negotiations today. Nepal President Ramachandra Paudel on Monday administered the oath of office to three ministers elected by caretaker Prime Minister Sushila Karki for his newly formed cabinet. Sushila Karki, who became Nepal's first women Prime Minister, appointed Kulman Gising, Rameshwar Khanal and Om Prakash Aryal as ministers. A North Korea-linked hacking group has carried out a cyber attack on South Korean organizations, including a defense-related institution using artificial intelligence-generated deepfake images, a report showed on Monday. The Ukrainian military said it struck the Kryvyi oil refinery in Russia's northwestern Leningrad region. The attack took place on Sunday night, caused explosions and a fire at the facility, which is one of the largest oil refineries in Russia, the Ukrainian armed forces said in a report. The Supreme Court on Monday accepted the report of the Special Investigation Team headed by retired Apex Court Judge Justice Jasti Chelameshwar, which gave a clean chit to the Vendara Wildlife Facility in Gujarat's Jamnagar. A 33-year-old woman was shot dead in broad daylight on a busy street in Gwalior, allegedly by a man against whom she had filed a police complaint 3 days ago. He then remained with the body and the police used tear gas to take him into custody. In a major blow to the Naxal insurgency, three Naxals, including top leader Sahadev Soren, also known as Pravesh, who carried a bounty of ₹1 crore, were killed during a joint operation by police and security forces in Jharkhand's Hazaribagh district on Monday. The encounter took place around 6 a.m. in the Panitiri jungle under Girhor police station limits close to Bokaro-Giridih border. The High Court has expanded the scope of hearing on dog bites cases in Haryana and Punjab. The Punjab-Haryana High Court has sought details from the local bodies of both the states about the number of dog bite incidents in the districts and the action taken for sterilization and vaccination of stray dogs. After similar moves by Aishwarya Rai and Abhishek Bachchan, filmmaker and TV personality Karan Johar has approached the Delhi High Court seeking protection of his personality rights. US President Donald Trump on Monday hinted that a deal has been reached with China for TikTok to continue operating in the American market just ahead of the September 17 deadline his administration had set for the Chinese app to comply with US ownership terms. In a move aimed at protecting creative integrity, Nadedwala Grandson Entertainment has taken legal action against individuals allegedly attempting to extort money and malign their film's directors and lead actors. The no-handshake controversy involving India and Pakistan players after their Asia Cup 2025 match on Sunday at the Dubai International Stadium took a dramatic new turn on Monday, with the Pakistan Cricket Board escalating its protest to unprecedented levels. They have threatened to pull out of Asia Cup if PCB's demand isn't met. Afghanistan have been dealt a major blow in their Asia Cup 2025 campaign, with experienced fast bowler Naveen-ul-Haq ruled out of the tournament due to a shoulder injury. The recent GST overhaul, which reduces vehicle prices by 3 to 9% across categories, is likely to accelerate the automobile sector growth rate to 4 to 14% compounded annual growth rate till financial year 2028, a report said on Monday. The Income Tax Department on Monday said that over 7 crore income tax returns have already been filed for the assessment year 2025-2026 as the deadline of September 15 draws to a close. Adani Enterprises Limited on Monday said that it has received letter of award from the National Highways Logistics Management Limited for building the prestigious roadway project connecting Sonprayag with Kedarnath for a total investment of ₹4,081 crore. The Congress on Monday welcomed the Supreme Court's interim order staying some provisions of the Waqf Amendment Act, describing it as a substantial victory for the constitutional values of justice, equality and fraternity.